Alright, so I want to share my plans and my starting build with you, and also give you a full leveling guide for spellcasters that you can use on many ascendancies, and it's cheap, fast, and easy to play with. So let's talk about my plan first. I will play Druid Oracle Ascendancy. First I wanted to go safe and play a Ritualist, doing it fast, go to the end game farm, but I'm actually kinda bored with the game, especially with the end game, and the end game won't change, so at least I should do something new. And I would like to be honest, I don't really like the whole Druid transformation, and it's just my personal view. It looks cool and awesome. I'm usually a Grass Canyon guy, so I'm playing assassin, rogue, or spellcasters. I'm not this type of, like, look at the bear, you are crushing through everything. I'm 100% sure that the bear form will be better on Titan, and I don't really like these, so I want to play the Oracle Ascendancy because it looks interesting and there is a lot of question marks with it. So I'm kinda go for a gamble. So I'm scared a little bit because the two things they showed with the Oracle on the reveal, that one was a minion stuff and the other was like cheat death. Like, both of them are pretty useless already. And when you ascend into the Oracle, they said you will get 130 more passive points, which can really alter your whole build. So I'm really curious what they were cooking, and how do these points look like, and what are they. I hope that 2 is the most useless they show, and there are good ones. And of course the other thing with it, the inevitable critical that you can see on the tree, it's another very big question mark because it won't be the same as the super gem, I am 100% sure. And if it's good, like good, then it's a really big thing. So I am really curious. A lot of depends on the node. The other stuff, the skills for now looks a little bit useless. So it really depends on these two things, the inevitable critical, and then what are those 130 nodes on the tree. I mean, I really hope that there is something interesting there. So I will level up this like a spellcaster. We will use two-handed stuff with lightning bolt, and then later, after the ascendancy, we will see how we move forward. I mean, we will do the lightning bolt stuff that I will explain in this video. We will do that for into the end game, and I really hope this won't be a failed season. So let's see how to level up. I just started a SSF Witch, and I went for Lich. That doesn't matter, it works with almost everything. So I will try to explain you everything, and I will speak about these here, and you will see the gameplay stuff on the other half. So the first thing, when you start this, you take Contagion, and as soon as you can, you get yourself a lightning bolt. Voltic stuff, this is our main stuff actually for the whole leveling. You will be switching these out very frequently. So on Act 1, with Contagion and with the lightning bolt, you can kind of murder everything. You always look for better lightning bolt stuff in your base shop, and you can trade on the old version. NG won't be here in the beginning, only in Act 4, but you can trade with the old system and get yourself the stuffs that you need, because as you can see, this stuff is level 22 and I'm in Act 4. It's like double, my level is doubled, because on SSF I can't craft or can't find a better one than this, so it's not the best for SSF, but when you can trade, it's pretty simple. So in the beginning, on Lightning Bolt you need Rapid Casting and Zenith, because as you know, Lightning Bolt doesn't consume mana, so with Zenith you have 30% more damage at all times, because Contagion is really low mana cost. And on Contagion you put Unleash, it's really useful, and you cast Contagion and then kill it with Lightning Bolt, and everything spreads, everything dies. It's really fast. The other support gem is Rapid Casting. With this combo you already can go pretty far. And then on bosses you need Frostbomb. It's nice because of the elemental exposure. I put Magnified Area and Short Fuse here. And then you need Orb of Storms later with the +1 limit. This is important. And you won't have Living Lighting under Act 2 because this needs a level 2 support gem, so most likely you will put a rapid casting here or something like that. And you can finish Act 1 with this really fast. After Act 1 you don't need Contagion anymore, or sadly it's kind of weak. So after that I don't like to use it. You put Arc in, and you can, the Unleash super gem you can put it in Arc, and also the rapid casting, so it's perfect. And when you found your first level 2 support gem, you need to put Living Lighting in, and this is kind of a game changer because you just put down your Orb of Storms and you use your Lightning Bolt, and as you know, Orb of Storms generates Lightning Infusion, so when you pick them up with Arc and Unleash, you have a pretty big damage with Arc. So this is also mostly used on bosses, but when there are a lot of mobs, Arc is also useful, especially with Lightning Infused Arc. So this is how we roll on Act 2, and then if you find a lesser Jeweler's Orb, you use it on Arc, and you can put Consider Casting in, so you will have Unleash, Consider Casting, and Rapid Casting on Arc. And as I said, you constantly changing your stuff as you level up. They will be cheap. Actually, if you find one in the vendor, you can actually craft them and you can trade them. So you always need to update your Lightning Bolt, and it's really important you to have on plus level to lighting skills. That's important. Of course, cast speed and damage. These are the important stuff. And after that, when you on Act 3, you will see that you can't really use Zenith anymore because you can't maintain your 90% maximum mana because you constantly putting down Orb of Storms, and this is how you progress. Then you take out Zenith and you just put Pinpoint Critical in, or if you have already a level 3 super gem, you put Elemental Focus in. Your spirit skill is Mana Remnants, of course. This will help. Until Act 2 you can kinda maintain your maximum mana with Mana Remnants, but after that, it's as you level up your skills, it's harder and harder, and you will see that you are never at full mana, so this is kinda useless after that. So that's why I put some damage, critical, anything into Lightning Bolt. And it's really good because if you find lesser Jeweler's Orbs, you can spend it on Arc and Orb of Storms. You can put Rapid Casting here also for the third support gem, but after that you can sell the others because you don't need Freeze Autumn, Frost Bomb, doesn't matter, so it can generate a little bit income with that. On the items, as I said, I went for SSF, so I kind of have nothing here. You go for armor. Armor is the best, actually, defense wise in the beginning. Go for armor stuff, resist, stats, and if you can, cast speed on rings. And the amulet, it's a game changer when you have cast speed on these. In SSF it's hard to get cast speed, so just buy a low ring with cast speed and you will be much stronger. That's why I actually, my full tree, this can change because we will start with the druid, and here I assume this will be the part for the spellcaster stuff. On druid we will have a lot of new node here, but I did this with this leveling, so I mostly just get all of the cast speed that I can get. On the beginning it's really easy to maintain full life, so I went here and this is like 15% cast speed. It's really big at the beginning. I actually hate to be slow. It feels so awful when you casting your Lightning Bolt and it's slow. So yeah, you want a lot of cast speed and damage, and went for a few crit nodes after a while, but my first choice was cast speed. As I said, if you go for Lich, you can use this, the Eldritch Empowerment. It's really nice. 30% more damage, but if you go for Bloodmage, there is the crit node here, you go for the crit node. On Chronomancer, you go for the cast speed. On the Druid, I don't know. I'm not sure about the Druid yet, what we will do, because, well, there is one spell that we don't know what it is. I assume it will be something with those spell totem stuff, which I already hate, but doesn't matter. I don't like totem stuff in games, but if it helps to clear bosses faster, then we will use that, of course, because the other spells doesn't. I mean, that moment of vulnerability looks like it can help, so maybe this will be our first choice. Who knows, we will see. So this is kind of it. So you can do this and go switch your stuff and move forward, just doing your Act 4 and the interlude acts. And after that on mapping, we will still use this because it will be really strong still, and we will decide what we want to do with the new druid stuff. You can use this up until tier 3 actually usable, of course, for a long time. You can 5 links all the arc and everything, and have a lot of damage and level up, but of course you want to start to build your real build, and I don't know what people will do on Bloodmage and other stuff, but from this it's really easy to convert into Lightning Warp. That was what I did in the last season, so you can definitely do that if you go for a Lightning Warp build. And yeah, on a druid I don't know yet. It really depends on the skill points on the tree, what we will get, maybe we won't be using spells on the druids. This is like a very big chance for that. It kind of only have one damage node, the invincible critical on the ascendancy, so I think it must be good. So, and with that you can actually do a lot of stuff. You don't need to use spells, maybe, and that non-keystone stuff, it's interesting. I can't wait for it actually. I wish we were there already. Maybe we will still use spear. Who knows actually, I don't know. I really hope that they were cooking with this Oracle Ascendancy. It's actually pretty exciting. This whole concept is beautiful. I hope we will have interesting nodes on the passive tree. And yeah, so that's it. This is my plan. It's pretty simple. So let's get it, guys. I can't wait. I don't know if you want maybe a crossbow style build guide, because if you are on the other side of the ascendancy tree, you can start with crossbow. I think crossbow is still one of the best starter and the fastest, and I can make a build guide about that, but I saw already a lot of people did it, so I don't know. Yeah, so that's all, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.